What up, mother truckers?
What up, mother truckers?
We are starting a podcast. This is our first video,
First episode.
first episode. We have a few things that we thought of while working our 8 to 5 job. So here we are.
Zero expectations.
None here or in real life. Tell me about yourself, Karina.
Yeah, so my name is Karina. I am a mom. I am married, and I'm originally from Chicago, but I moved to Texas with zero expectations. And I've just been wandering around in Texas, just learning here. I have met my tour guide here, Malia, and wait, are we using Amalia or Leah?
Well, you just fucking say whatever you want.
She goes by a lot of names. She has
a lot of aliases.
So yeah, this is just for fun. We're just have a lot to talk about, and it's just gonna be about lifestyle. Mom, parenting, divorce, marriage, you name it. So
we've been there.
So tell us about yourself.
I have 2 kids. I have been married. I have also been divorced. And I am now co-parenting and I work full time. I am now on this mess of a dating scene. So yeah, I've been through the ringer the last couple of years, so this is going to be fun to talk about life and experiences and baby daddies. Daddy, the only one, not daddies. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
it is gonna be fun.
Again, zero expectations from anything or anybody.
Yeah, we can talk about dogs. We both have dogs.
Both have dogs. We have kids the same age.
Yeah, same job.
Same job. And we were married. I was married for a long time. You're married for a long time. How long have you been married?
Yeah, been married 5 years.
Okay. I was married for almost 11 years, 12 years, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. The reason was why we're doing this podcast is just because we're just fun together. We're moms. We're just trying to have fun, get sponsored, not have a 9 to 5.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that work life anymore. It's exhausting. Yeah. I mean, this was your idea. You're the one who said, "Hey, Amalia, your life's kind of interesting.
Her life is interesting.
Record it and put it out on the fucking internet so people can judge you."
Why
Ultimately, right?
No one really knows
we even
us.
love the haters. Don't worry.
Yeah. Just watch us. Just make sure you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
This is our intro.
Yeah, this is our intro.
The nonsense that we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
But we want everyone to send us their mother trucking story, which would consist of what?
So the mother trucking stories, well, actually, let's backtrack. We have a couple segments that we want to introduce to you guys. And one of those segments is, of course, the name of our podcast, Mother Truckers. So really, we're just 2 moms just trying to get through life with our kids. And so the reason behind we created this segment of mother trucking stories is so that you all can send us like your mother trucking stories, which in the event that you basically had to,
be like, mother,
yeah,
fucking
basically.
It just reminded me of the movie Waiting. Have you seen it?
No.
How many movies have you seen in your life?
Very few.
Dang. We can't be friends anymore.
Yeah, so it's just a story where you say basically motherfucker. And just like why it can be either funny, it can be serious, or it can just be it all. Like, who cares, right?
Do you have a story?
I'm sure I do.
Oh.
We have a lot.
Can't wait to hear it.
So that's basically what our story time will consist of, our mother trucking story time. So send us any story you have where you have had a mother trucking story day.
I
And
have one
then,
every day.
yeah, basically. And so we have other segments. What other segments we have?
We have tea time, which is not tea as in I'm gonna go have a cup of tea, but it's like golf tea, which is dating. Me dating.
Let me bring the red flags up.
Oh, you want to bring the red flags?
Yeah.
For tea time.
This is part of tea time.
Red flag.
Red flags.
It started off as a joke at work because anytime somebody says something shady or it doesn't make any sense, we're like, red flag.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Basically, she encounters this.
I do red flags a lot.
Yeah, she really does. So I had mentioned this to her because it was a lot of the times where I can throw a red flag at her, and she still needs it to this day.
But in what sense? In work? With the guys? With men?
No, I mean,
in general?
yeah, just in general, like we just brought these flags out. The idea just came about like just really like when we do like a red flag
Something
move.
stupid.
Yeah.
Or we don't listen to the red flags that these fucking men be giving us.
Yeah.
We want to be stupid.
So
here I am.
This is tea
Throw a
time.
red flag. Tea time.
Exactly.
Sad sandwich.
So red flag.
Sad sandwich is another segment, but that's like childhood trauma, sad stuff.
Yeah.
Heartbroken.
Like healing, growing
pains. Why did I have to go through this? It all makes sense. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, these 3 segments will be in our podcast and they'll be incorporated somewhere along the way. So if you do have a sad sandwich story, also comment that. Send us a DM because I'm sure we all have had a time where we have to heal, grow, let it go, and just let go of all. And so you'll see us every Sunday. We'll have a new video.
And viva la raza, güey.
Hey.
Tell me about yourself, Karina. How did you grow up? Were you raised by a single mom?
Yes. I was born and raised in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Are you Mexican?
Yeah, I'm Mexican. Yeah.
Where's your mom from?
My mom's from Mexico City.
Mm-hmm.
I have a little brother, and he actually moved to Texas too. Ultimately, we just wanted a better life for ourselves. Mm-hmm. And I mean, when I came to Texas, like it just completely changed.
What was your childhood like though? Like being raised by a single mom?
It was tough sometimes, but I think like my mom did a good job at giving us everything we asked for because it was just only me and my brother. I knew people that had a lot of siblings, and then seeing how they, I guess, comparing like our stories, it just kind of like made me realize like I didn't have it all, but like
you had enough.
I had enough. Yeah. And so my mom would take us to trips. My mom would give us the best she could. She definitely gave us.
Did you eat Maruchan every night? Macaroni and cheese?
Actually, no.
Dang, you're rich then.
We did grow up with, going to fancy dinner sometimes, just not having like bean and cheese all the time.
Are you having something against bean and cheese? I'll fuck you up.
No, I don't. But we definitely had a different meal every day. My mom would come home and cook different meals every day. So it wasn't like tortillas and beans every night. I mean, of course, if I chose to have like a maruchan, was because I wanted to. Because
I'm offended that you didn't have tortillas and beans every night. Like, I live for that stuff. I love frijoles and tortillas.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but my mom.
Yeah, it was different every night.
Yeah, it was something different every night. Actually, my mom would ask us what we would want, on a daily basis.
Shit, she was privileged. My mom said, "You eat whatever I make."
I mean, it was hard, but it didn't seem like that as a kid,
Oh yeah, for sure.
But now as an adult, I look back and I'm like, oh dang, like, you know. So I mean, it's different, uh, because now I can see how my mom and what my
Like
mom
the
went through.
struggles.
Yeah, the struggles of now being a parent.
Mm-hmm.
But we did have a good childhood. It was fun. I definitely can say that. Like, it wasn't where I hated my childhood. Like, I actually loved my childhood. So, how
Do you
about you?
remember a lot of your childhood?
Some of it I do. So, growing up Hispanic, you can grow up many different ways. Some grow up privileged, some don't, some in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But we had a good life. I mean, my mom provided everything for us without having my dad in the picture. And I mean, I never missed my dad because it's not something that you've never had it. So what do you have to miss about? I've always seen it that way. Like, there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing there. Like, it's just like I grew up without a dad and that was normal to me. So I think like the hardest part was just like growing up and being in a religion that, you know,
What's that religion, Karina?
my mom kind of like made us believe that we were Jehovah Witnesses. I mean, I guess we were, right? But I never really,
Understood it.
yeah, I never
Mm-hmm.
really understood it. I mean, I was a kid. As a kid, you don't care about religion. You just
You just
want to
are
have,
do what you're told to do.
yeah.
Same.
So, and that was it. So I think, my mom learning how to be a single mom, raise two kids, be religious. It was just,
Mm-hmm.
different. But besides, all that, I definitely enjoyed my childhood. How did you grow up?
Not like that. um, I mean, my mom was single. She was a single mom too, but she had 5 kids. You know, and I'm the baby out of 5 kids, and I also have a brother with disabilities. So technically, it was more than 5 kids. Um, I don't know how she fucking did it, honestly. I mean, I had beans and tortillas every night, and even till now, I go to her house and she's like, "Hay frijoles, mija." I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" Did you make salsa? Yes. All right, I'm gonna eat.
Dang, you're true
I'm a
Mexican.
true Mexican. Um, but yeah, 5 kids she raised, Jehovah's Witness, just like you.
Yeah.
Um, up until I was about 12, 13, Jehovah's Witness. Did you go door to door? Nah, you weren't that
Mm,
serious.
I mean, I think so.
You don't remember?
I don't really remember, honestly.
Yeah. But same about the dad. I mean, my dad was in and out of the picture. We didn't really have a good relationship. He would pick us up, me and my brother, who is has a disability, every so often. Mm, I would go years without seeing him. So yeah, he wasn't really present. Mostly my mom. She did what she could. We didn't go on trips. We went on one trip. We went. She took us to California. I don't know how she did that, but it was like the days where you would have to go to the airport and buy tickets because you couldn't buy them online.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how she did that. That was the one vacation that we ever took, other than like road trips to like the beach or stuff like that. But
Were you always in Texas?
as a child,
Yeah, just you were
yes,
raised in
yeah,
Texas.
hmm,
Mm.
yeah. I lived in Texas all my life, so I was an adult.
You're a country girl.
Bitch, I live in the city. I live in the fucking country. But yes, I am. I would love to
She's
live
a
out in the
rancho
country.
girl.
A rancho.
She
Yes.
had bean and tortillas and cheese every night.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding. I'm gonna go home and try that.
And salsa?
And salsa.
Shoot.
Dang, I'm gonna go to your mom's house.
Nah, fuck that. I tell her, Mom, she doesn't eat tortillas and beans every day, Mom. Don't give her any. Um, my childhood was a little rough. I mean, my sister raised us for the most part while my mom was at work. My sister's 8, 7 years older than me. So she'd feed us whatever she could, fucking macaroni and cheese.
See,
I
you were
used
a
to I
bougie.
used to eat, bitch, those boxes were like 25 cents at the time.
Now they're $1.
I used to really love like corn tortillas with mayonesa. Like now I do not like mayonnaise at all. And I don't know why I would eat that. I mentioned that to my sister a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month or so ago, and she was like, "I never remember you eating that." I was like, "Yeah, I ate that." But yeah, my mom raised us by herself. She would go and clean houses. She would clean 2, 3 houses a day. Come home, make dinner, do it all over. And now, like being a single, well, I'm not a single mom per se, right? I'm not doing it on my own, but um, it's fucking hard. And I'm like, how did you do it with 5 kids? I can't even do it with 2. I'm fucking exhausted. But my feelings are valid, right?
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, the opportunity is better, right? My mom doesn't have the same opportunities that I have now. Also, income, right, is better too, but it's still fucking hard.
Still a struggle. The struggle is real.
The struggle is real. But we're making it. And she
Yeah.
made it. And she bought her first house when I was 17.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. We rented ever since. We moved a lot. So that's why I'm her
Same.
tour guide. I know everywhere in the city.
She really is.
I know I lived in every part of the city. So I'm Mexican too. My mom was born in Guerrero and my dad was born in Coahuila. Um,
When was the last time you went to Mexico?
I was 12 and I really want to go back. I actually want to go back by the end of this year to my mom's hometown and to see where my grandma was buried. Um, so I want to do that with my mom, regardless if it might smell there, right?
Yeah.
But just
Why does it?
everybody just wants to feed you there. Like I just want to. Everybody just
Yeah.
wants to feed you and give you all their food, and they want to share. And it's.
Yeah.
I mean that those were the memories that I remember going at 12 years old. Like
Yeah.
the only thing that I do not like is when they start telling fucking ghost stories after when the sun's down, they're just all sitting, everybody's drinking, and they start telling. I cannot do that. It freaks me the fuck out. Stop talking like that.
It's fun. I mean,
I don't
I
know
think
why, but that was fun.
I think we grew up somewhat similar. I mean, of course, in different. I mean, I was back in Chicago and she was
Mm-hmm.
in Texas, and our worlds are now like,
Well, I think that's why we ended up getting along is because we grew up very similar. Like Jehovah's Witness, we have kids the same age.
yeah.
We've been married for a while.
I just knew that she was married, and that was it.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not up in here.
She's available. Just kidding. I'm selling her out.
Not on TikTok.
Sharing my experience and, you know, you sharing yours. I think it's gonna be great. So
Yeah, got a lot of shit we've lived through.
yeah.
I mean, for sure the last couple of years, not even our childhood, but
Yeah.
last couple of years. I mean, obviously COVID fucked everybody over,
Yeah. COVID definitely changed everything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of people had more anxiety, depression. The divorce rate was super high.
Yeah.
Grandparents died,
Yeah. This is our year. We're coming out.
I'm coming out. I want the world to know.
Yeah, we just have a lot to just
I can't wait to talk about life.
yeah.
Also, there's a football game going on in the background, so my eyes are not at you, they're at the game. So I apologize.
Yeah, so want to wrap it up?
That's a wrap, motherfuckers. Oh, I'm sorry, mother truckers.
We're going to wrap it up here. If you have any suggestions you want to talk about,
Or if you relate to us.
yeah.
Were you a Jehovah's Witness? Do you have 2 kids? Have you been married? Divorced? Are you on a dating app? Those are fucking stupid. God damn.
Childhood trauma?
Childhood trauma. What about tea time? Dating?
Yeah. I mean,
What do you
before
do
my
if you're
years.
not on a dating app? Do you go to a bar? Do you go dance?
Like, what do you
for
do?
fun? Go to plant shops? You roam around Home Depot? I don't know.
Or just do nothing. That's pretty boring, though.
I mean, I like that. I like doing nothing.
I like to sleep if I don't have my kids. Alrighty, we're going to wrap it up. Make sure to follow us on...
Wrap it before you tap it.
And that's it. It's
Adios, mother truckers.
Bye.